Hi, and welcome to my channel. I'm Darcy, and this is me and all my craziness. And there's more craziness, which you will have just seen in the beginning of the video. And I'm hoping that you guys will be able to help me, or, come with me while I attempt to make some semblance of this mess. And then I'll squirrel a lot. That is from the jelly printing I did yesterday. So I will be saving that because it's just kind of cool. So I'm going to stick it on this other washi tape roll just to hold on to it, onto something. It'll have to be glued on wherever it goes. Oh, and I was like, I knew I had that somewhere. That needs to get put away. Joel, are you going to help me?
I need to shower.
All right. Oh, yeah, he has to work tonight. So, all right, I've decided I'm tired of having to stand these up to make them fit in this container. Therefore, they're going in a bigger container. It might not fit on my shelf as much, but then I can just throw them in and find them a little more easily without them falling out on the desk while I'm trying to find something. So, now, plenty of room, bigger box. I can find what I'm looking for. I don't have to make them stand up every time I put them in there. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. And then I'm going to tip them so that I can set them down somewhere and drop more on the floor. Alright, so there's that one. Well, now, my other mixed media. I know I'm supposed to be working on the floor, but there's still all this right by my desk. Alright, and then these, they only fit if I stand up. But I usually stand them upside down because they don't all have a thing on the top. Just have to make sure the covers are all on tight. And then they'll fit. Unless I find something better. I don't know what will be better. I used to have them on my shelf over here, but now I have other things on my shelf. But they would I would put them at the back. If you look at my old video, my old craft room tour video, which I don't know, that was maybe 6 months ago or so, you will see how I used to keep my paints. Might be longer ago, because, yeah, I think it was when I first came down here, too. Ouch. I have a cut on my finger that was healing pretty well until I didn't put a Band-Aid on it before I did jelly printing yesterday. So, yeah, that wasn't real smart. Once these are standing up, they all fit in here pretty good. Uh-oh. Nope, not uh-oh. I thought the cover had slipped. Yeah, the only thing about putting them in this way is you just got to make sure the covers are on good. Otherwise, you're going to lose all your paint. So, if you have not seen my jelly plate printing video, it went out on Thursday, 2 o'clock. That would have been January 6th. For me, right now, it's Thursday, but I try not to put more than 2 videos up a day, unless one's a short or one is related to the other one and also quite short. So I kind of, once I have all my paints in here, they kind of all stay, and then I just kind of set them up like this on my mixed media cart, so they take up as little room as possible. So right now, that cart needs help. So, setting those right there for now. This handle keeps coming off for some reason. I'm not even trying to lift it with the handle. I'm just... Which way does the handle? Well, it helps if you put it on the right way, lady. Come on, lady. I misunderstood the assignment. Alright, these 3 metal ones go in here with my fluid acrylics, and I'm missing some of my fluid acrylics. The little ones I keep in a smaller box, and then I have 3 bigger ones which have disappeared because I don't put stuff away. And also my brayers will go in here. And my brayers I almost couldn't find last time because I also put them in the wrong place. I might be able to fit that in there. Why is it wet? That's just Ew, weird. It is wet, pretty wet. Alright, so my brayers can go in there. Then I have more of these paints. See, they barely fit in that other box unless I put them all up straight really well. Oh, I maybe can put this one in here now. There we go. So all my acrylics and my chalk paints are in there. I might have a brayer addiction. What do you think? All right, now, well, I'm finding more washi tape, so that's going to get put away. I did washi tape in the last video. Also finding this. I think it's off. I think my son brought it home. I think it was off of one of the paper towel rolls in his office. All right. All right, now these I've been holding on to be, to use on the jelly plate. Or I could send them to my friend who loves orange. But for right now, I've been thinking about using them on the jelly plate. Thought they'd be pretty cool, but I keep forgetting. Right, something obviously spilled over here. It's wet everywhere. What the heck? Oh, something definitely spilled. All in this. You know what it probably was? I don't know. I don't know what it was. I'm wondering if it's, you know how sometimes this separates? If so, it's only like the separated part that came out. Oh, that wasn't closed all the way. It had to be this. But now I've lost. Ew, it's all over. Oh, I hate when that happens. All right, where's my paper towels that I had in one place yesterday, and then I used them and didn't put them back. So put them back, put them back, put them back. Put them where you gave them a home. I gave them a home. Oh, that's gross, man. Oh my word. It doesn't smell like anything. Alright, so there's my brayers. Lost some, what did I lose? Piece of magazine. Oh, where's my trash? Stamp. I lost a few stamps. Throw away that. Oh, these stamps are okay on this end. Some for the most part. And I lost the cover. This cover to the box is destroyed as well. But mostly I like open storage anyway, so that's not that big of a deal. Alright, those papers seem okay. I don't care about those papers anyway. Got a couple screws, I don't need those. What's this? Oh, those need to dry so I can shred them. That's nice. Okay. So make sure your covers are on your paints and stuff. Alright, Nathan is getting a correction. For those of you that are new, that alarm you hear that goes off sometimes is my son's Dexcom. He's 21. He has type 1 diabetes, among other autoimmune diseases. Because if you have one autoimmune disease, you are more likely to have another. That is just the way of things. So he has 3 that we know of. I don't know. And the issues he's been having this week, I don't know if they're more related to the Addisons or the Hashimoto's. I mean, hives I would think would be thyroid related. And he hasn't started getting a pill for his thyroid yet. Because he has antibodies, which is why we know he has thyroid. You know, how we know he has that. Alright, I am too lazy to go wash this, but I tried using this on my, whatchamacallit yesterday. My jelly plate print. I didn't use it much, but I gotta wash it real quick. The reason I was able to wait until today to wash this is because I had wrapped it in a wet paper towel. It still has a lot of paint in it, but got quite a bit out. And that. Got that at Home Depot the other day. Last week. It was cheap. That's why I bought it. Alright. And we have a box here. This might have been the box that I was keeping those in, but that's okay. It is a similarly sized box. I don't know what this came off of, but it's going to be... I think I'll use this box for sticking it in there with that. And where's the other ribbon? And this ribbon. These are textures. And then somebody had sent me little examples of textures of some stuff that she thought was good to use on jelly plates. All right, let's see. This has a place. It is, where is it? It is in, well shoot, it was, oh, it's on this basket over here. Sometimes it takes me a minute because they have new homes that they didn't have any homes before, and now they have a home. So I don't know if you can see me, but up on this shelf I've got finished embroideries, fabric pieces like snippets and the Padded Heart Company, stuff like that. And then somewhere here I've got a box of stuff I'm working on. Oh, my son is working on a box for his girlfriend. That's what that is right there, and it says I love you on the top. So sweet. Oh, shh, don't tell her. She watches my channel. Shh, mija, don't look. Alright, let's see. While I'm going through stuff, I'm just throwing 12 by 12 papers in that, so I don't have to go over to where they actually go every time because I can't get to it. That's how I solve problems, sort of. This is a basket of random things. When I cleaned out under my desk the last time, that for right now is going to go up on this shelf. It's going to have to go up here because it's too tall. So if I find more random things that don't really have a category for, like I had some slides in there that my friend, that Jamie had given me. This is vintage stuff right here. This basket, yeah, I don't need that. Sometimes, do you ever like find little bits and you're like, I have a place for this, but I don't love it enough to make the effort to go put it away, so you just throw it away? Yeah, I do that sometimes. Anyway, this is a little basket of vintage ephemera, and I'll put it on top of these similar baskets and drop something on my way over. That's the thing. I swear, things just jump when I see me coming. That's how clumsy I am. I'm so clumsy that things just jump out of my hands. All right. All right, see, this is something that I tried making. Ugh, excuse my belly. But it came out too thick. But I like the idea of it, if I could remember what the idea of it was. And just to make it, if I made it with a painted envelope, I think it would work. So, but what do I do with these types of things? That's the thing. I'm going to put it in my thing back there to remind me. Nope, I have a place for sacks, I think. Do I have a place? Well, I'm going to make a place for sacks. We're going to make this a place for sacks for right now. Right, unfinished and finished for Christmas. Oh man, I got a whole section for Christmas stuff, which is over there somewhere. It's ridiculous. All right, and then this is, you know, this is something that was around some envelopes and it got some stuff on it, and I was like, oh, that'd be cool to use, and I've never used it, and so just not gonna. I'll trash that too. All right, unfinished items. I have a bin or a box somewhere, but until I find it, we will put them in this drawer. And then, I don't know if you see this, is just a big bag of recycled things, which I don't want to put up there, but it needs a home. It does. It needs a home. It's just moving out of my way for right now until I can find it a home. I can maybe flatten them some and make them easier. All right, and then this is stencils, which I keep finding more stencils. And I want to get all my stencils together. And then I just need to go through them and put them in their little... I have mostly this size thing that I put them in. And that way they don't get stuck on each other. Because they don't need to get stuck on you. Got this feeling down deep in my heart. Alright, I don't know why I'm... Oh, okay. These I definitely need to collage, but I need a box just for envelopes. I have a box just for envelopes. But I need a pile for envelopes until I can get to that box. That's part of my problem. All right, napkins, they go over there. Now I have an empty bin. So now I can put, all right, I set more, I think I'll use that for more stamps because this stamp box is overflowing. So I kind of need, until I can get to my stamps and organize them better, I might need another box or not. We'll see. Alright, more of these to go in a recycled bag so that I can, this doesn't work. This was stuff I have on my desk because I use them when I'm splattering. I just need to, I don't know who gave this to me. It is not my color and not my, all right, these Post-its I'll keep. The ones that go back and forth, they're annoying. All right, my little paint things that stay on my desk somewhere. And like the little flashcard things, they're perfect for putting small things in. That's why I like to keep those on hand. Oops. What else is, all right, so some ephemera pieces. I've got, oh man, I blocked my path. That was dumb. Well, I'm going to put those things in this basket until I can sort them out and put them where I really want them. All right, unfinished ephemera. I had something for that. There it is. Paint chips. I'm going to put those with, I had some paint chips somewhere, but I'm going to put with unfinished ephemera. Black marker. Okay, now I have another small empty bin, which will be perfect for something, sometime. All right, this was my notes from when I watched Joey DeFee. I don't remember what it was. 10 things to do in a journal, I think, maybe. All right, all these can go in here. These I use for paint or water or whatever. And, well, this one is finished somewhere. I have a place for these. I can't think of where they are, so I'm going to put them in that little basket. And these are supposed to go in my box with stuff that is in my shop because it fell out. And index cards. I have a place for those. They are here with my pens. They're here with my alcohol markers. They both fit in the same container, and that's why they're in there. All right. Sometimes you just have to go piece by piece through your things to get to the bottom. Okay, so here are some masterboards. What is a masterboard, you might ask? It is just where you put scrap pieces all over a piece of paper, or I think these are the menus actually. And then you can cut them down to size, or sometimes I even use them to do my impresslets. It gives a different sort of look to like the impresslets. Oh, and here I have jelly plate prints from another time. I need to put those with the other ones that I have on my desk so that I can go through all of them to find the ones that I want to put in for the giveaway. I have those. All right, this is watercolor paper that goes over there. I'll put it there for now until I can get over there. All right, and then I have my extra glue, which I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with extra glue. Where did I use both of those yet? 1, 2. All right, that's what I have ephemera in. That's what I'm putting paper in. Where can I put glue in? Okay, let's see. Rearrange a couple things. Oh, that's right. All right. This I had set aside to use on my gel plate, and then I couldn't find them yesterday. So now, I think I might do that too on the gel plate. So now they're in something where I will find them next time, hopefully. All right, let's see. What do we have? All right, I'm still looking for a place to put the glue, but there's another glue on the floor there. All right, embellishment. Embellishment, those are going to go over there. Glue cover. Stamp, it's going to go with my stamps, which I had here a second ago. There they are. All right, that's trash. Those are embellishments. They go in that bin. You won't believe the amount of embellishments that I've got going on. Fussy cut. Oh, look, little brushes. Little itty bitty tiny brushes. But they're just going to go in with all my other brushes, which I have on my desk. So how's everybody doing today? I know some of you don't have to do this January organization because you're already organized, and I am so proud of you for that. I really am. I'm excited for you. Someday I want to be like you. Honestly. All right, fussy cut, fussy cut. Then I've got a billion of these. I need to put them in my shop. They're the whale tails, but they're not just your regular average everyday whale tails. The envelopes. All right, my baby jelly plate. And, oh, I'm going to use, this is vintage book pages that I was going to use for pockets. So they can go with that other vintage stuff that was in that little basket. And then, what's here? There's that goes up here in the thing I organized in the live on Facebook. As can this tiny, tiny little tag. Sorry about my arm. Yes, nice chubby little arm. All right, now this I can put something in, but don't know what yet. It's kind of decorative, but at the end of the day, we'll see. For right now, I'm putting fussy cuts in it because I don't know where my fussy cut thing is. I have these cute little things that I can use to sort things. They're all Christmassy, though. I got them in a thrift store. That's why I have, you know, I just kind of keep them on hand. Okay, stamp goes in my stamp box. You know what? I can probably lift this up. Napkins are going to be going over there with the napkins, but I don't want to just throw them. All right, envelopes. And go with the envelopes. I don't keep my envelopes and my cards together. And oh my goodness, I don't think I ever showed you guys this one that I got at a thrift store. He's so cute. I love them. I do not need the box, however. So, and I do have a box with cards and stuff like this. However, he's probably gonna stay up here somewhere so that I can send them to special people. And then this was a box that had, maybe I did show these, I don't know, some random ones. See, I love Jesus, but I don't necessarily want a card with Jesus, so he will probably, you know what, I have enough cards. Sorry, Jesus. Came in with a bunch of other cards. Okay, stamp. Now, I don't know. Am I ever going to use this or not? Or should I just send it to Shell? Maybe that's what I'll do. Put it with the squirrels. Alright, another stamp. That's one of the ones I was looking for yesterday. Another stamp. Alright, so this has more stamps in it. There's still some room in that box. And acrylic block I'm putting over in this drawer next to me now. This goes with my stamp making, which is over there somewhere. Put it in there for now. I don't have a lot of stamp making stuff over here. Stamp, stamp. Alright, I was going to save this rice paper to stamp on, but I give up. Fussy cut, sort of. It's more of a layering embellishment kind of a thing. Alright, stamp, stamp, stamp. Stamp. Are these all stamps now? Are we down to just stamps? And I can make this my overflow. This was my overflow stamp. Wrong kind of stamp. Alright. Also a wrong kind of stamp. So these are all stamped. I need to go through and sort out my stamps Little boy, he doesn't belong there. So these go with my fussy cuts. And I just don't want to put those away, so they're going in the trash because I have a bunch. And I have, this is all somewhere too, and when I find it, I'll put it there. This is what happens though. I end up with piles and piles and piles because, ooh, but look, there's floor. If I could show you without unplugging you, I totes would. I need to find some nails so I can put these back on my wall. These little wrought iron stars. I was taking them off so I could put other stuff on the wall, and now they're like all over. Either that or donate them. I'm not sure that an Americana theme is still what I'm going for. I usually get rid of the box that cards come in. Put the envelopes in one pile and the cards in another. Now, can you tell what that is right away when you look at it? I could not tell. And then eventually I was like, oh, it's tulips and a cabbage? No, I thought it was a cactus at first. So cards go together. Now, just to make things more interesting. All right, more stamps. The cover to the thing that I put my whale tails in. But I hate having to take the cover off and put it back on again. But also, oh, it sits that way. Okay. I also hate having to pick them up every time they fall. So, you know, envelopes. So, more envelopes. What is this? This, oh, yeah, it's just a piece of paper that's folded to make an over, so if you have a journal page, say this is a journal page, you just put the pocket over like that and make it into a pocket that way or that way. And then it's got a little rip pocket on the front. So that's really needs to go in my idea book for right now. Goes in there, and then, you know, random chip clip thingies. Sorry, you guys are just having to look at my stomach this whole time. My goodness. But everything's in my lap, but you can't even see what's in my lap. I don't know. And then this is all glue book stuff. So, is this, I think I have a container over here that will be able to hold glue book stuff. It's just that there's other containers on top of it. Oh, alright. So this is gonna hold all my glue book stuff and magazines. I actually have a place for magazines, which is where they'll go once I can get to it. Yep, that's half the problem is getting to it. What's this? Hey, look at that. Okay, I don't need that list. I can reprint that list. And I don't like the way that came out. That will go with book pages. That's just trash. This is scrap paper, basically. Which I could use in, I'll just put it with my magazine. Since it's with my magazine, collage, glue book stuff, I will put it there. Alright, also, these will already cut out pieces. See, that's what happens is I don't take care of my stuff. And then it all gets ruined. So that is why I am trying to have it not be ruined. Alright, this is all texture stuff for the jelly plate or whatever. Oh, more of that. Probably used it in a blue book at some point. Or a collage page or whatever. Yeah, I'll keep the witch there with the blue book too, because it's just easier. Alright, this goes with my blue books, art books, because it... Okay, come on. That's where you guys are. Oh, the other one's there. And... actually, I used modeling paste, so I had to actually clean my stencils at some point. Stencils are here in that basket. Oh look, another one of those. Floss, embroidery floss. I don't need to save that. I don't need to save that. Another empty box, which I'll put the envelopes in while I'm sorting stuff. Alright. Now they won't fit up there. Alrighty, what do we have here? Oh, more envelopes. Ooh, nice vintagey envelopes. Look how nice and old they are. And then I was like, where did I put my envelopes? Well, duh. Alright. My whale tail tags. Like I told you they fall. They fall out of their container and they get everywhere. Alright, then we have a cutting board with random stuff on it. Alright, that could be a tag. That could be a tag or something. This is paper. I'm going to put that with those other papers. These are... Alright, hold on. Those are going with the glue books. That's going to go with the glue book too. And that's going to go with unfinished. I don't like that much. And that could be shredded. And I have a thing for shred over there. Well, it's not there. It didn't go far enough. And unfinished. Scrap page. Mushrooms. If I ever need mushrooms for a glue page, there we go. That's where they'll be. Oh, now I need a bin for scrap paper. Some more recycling kind of stuff. Alright. And this can just go in this box down here that has my cutter and stuff. Alright, more magazine collage stuff. I'm going to put that scrap with the magazine collage stuff. And then I have a box. I said I had a box. I had a box. I had a box for 12 by 12 papers. So that I could just stick them in there when I came upon them. Hey, that's where the rest of that washi tape is. I knew I had more washi tape. So, you guys tired of looking at this? Tired of that yet? More stamps. More stamps. Another envelope. The only reason I'm keeping this envelope is because it has that there. And so, you know, I kind of like that option there. Alright. Washi tape. All washi tape. Goes up here in that little box. It's where the bigger... Well, one of those might have to go underneath. Alright. Stamps. More, oh my goodness. You know what happened? My stencils fell over. Now that box wants to fall over. Things, they just fall over of their own accord. They don't ask for my permission. My readers. When I need to see something up. Told ya. I didn't touch it. It just jumped off. Oh my goodness. Alright, we'll just keep it down there. Also, squirrels. I have a place for playing cards, but I don't think I want to put those with playing cards necessarily. Ooh, I have these. I have a place for these. Do they fit? Do I need to open them or can I keep them in there? Alright. I got a couple boxes, a couple packages, and I think they can fit more in there if I just take them out of their package and get rid of the packaging. And I won't have to buy these again for years. Because I kept thinking, everyone's like, you know, they keep forgetting to replace their little sponges and whatnot. And it's not like they cost a lot. It's just like, we just hate to have to order new stuff, I think. I don't know. What do you think it is? I think, or we just forget. You know, we're artists. We forget stuff. So, alright. So now we're working on this. Got hand sanitizer. Can go over there. My little phone holder. He stays on my desk. You know, except when I'm cleaning off my desk. Alright, I've been putting these beads here until I could find them all because they ended up everywhere. So I was using them for those ornaments. And some came out of the bag. And they just got disappeared. Put that away. How many Allen wrenches do I need? I'm pretty sure I still have like 100. Or that was the one I was saving. Hold on. I have extra screws. Okay, you know what? We have this tiny little box, which is right with all these extra screws, and there's also a key somewhere for like the whatchamacallit, the carts, the rolly carts. So, and that will go in my drawer at some point. I don't generally save that stuff. Okay, stamp. Goes in the stamp box. I will organize those in another video. And I have a glue book page, which has a home over around the corner there. And I don't know why I'm saving these. I think because then I can know the colors I have. But I can look on Amazon to figure that out. So I don't know why I keep doing that. And this is a sharpener for my blades, which are in that drawer. So put that in that drawer with the sharpener. Oh, I have a place for these little sponges. I have a place for those now. I like when I have a place for stuff, because this is what happens. Stuff gets randomly put everywhere. And what was I doing with all those stamps? I kept finding stamps, but I've just been throwing them up here and they just keep disappearing. More of the tabs. When I did that jelly plate challenge, the wrench, that's what it is. It's a wrench, not a key. I don't know why I thought it was a key. It might work as a key, like it might be the same thickness as the key for my sewing machine, which I tape to my sewing machine so I don't lose it. All right, and a little container for the stamps that I keep finding. I'm going to have a bigger container, but you know, just to corral them into a smaller container would be good. Now I have another empty bin. I like that. Empty bins are good. Oh, all right. Then we've got the words and labels and whatnot. I've got a place for these now because I have that second thing. Now these I've been saving. I don't necessarily, I do need this though. This is what I care about. I don't really care about the needles so much. Although they've got some needles I keep looking for. It's just I like the idea of it for like, it says food fair. And I thought that would be fun in a farm journal. So even though they have needles in there, I've been saving them for a farm journal. But I need to take out the needles I want and safely dispose of the other needles. So I put those with the needles. I took out all the things that were in this thing because it doesn't really fit on my desk. But I, for now, will take all these little tiny things that I need to find where they live, because they live somewhere. All right. I needed a place for glue, right? Let's do that for now. Stick of glue, all our excess glue in this container for now until I find the right size container. Okay. I can see a little more floor here. You guys can't. This is as far out as you... Hopefully we're making progress. You know? I don't know. So, I should have said at the beginning, you know, if you need to do some organizing, just start with me. It will get you started and on your way. Those all go together. All right. Oh, my goodness. So, now what's in this box? What do you think? Copper paint, because that's where it doesn't belong. Well, I bought new gold paint because my other gold paint disappeared. I said she could keep it. So I just bought myself a new one. Where'd my stencils go? There they are. Index cards. I have a place for those. Envelopes. Messed up index card, which would work for grungy, but you know what? I have a million index cards. I don't really have to. I don't know. Do you want to see my face more than my stomach? Probably. All right, more stamps. That's just like a little banner. Oh, and more things that could go in my glue. Book pile. Yep, I'm not saving that after all. Fussy cut, fussy cut, fussy cut. I have a box for fussy cut. Now I had cut these up to use on some of my products. So that's where that should go in with those. Look at this little bow tie. Goes in my glue book. A finished piece. Where was I putting those? I had one. They're going to go in that container for now, along with the stamps and little layering pieces. And fussy cutting goes there. More glue. Where'd I put the thing with glue? Right here. And is this the good texture paste? Yes, that's the new one. Oh, I got rid of the old one, didn't I? Because I saw somebody say with the gilding paste that if you put a wet paper towel in it, it helps. And so I'm wondering if that will also work with like texture paste. Distress ink, just floating around wherever it wants to float. But it has a home. All right. I'm setting my texture paste on top of my paints because they're going to end up on the same. They're going to end up on the same cart. I have 2 mixed media carts, and they're the bigger carts, the 18-inch long, and one has it's like a dry cart, I guess you could say. It's got like papers and cardboard and what's that other board called? Or some people call it gray board, chipboard, that kind of stuff, and textures that I would use on the gel plate. I apparently forgot how to fold up a bag. This one came from, it says Hannaford. Oh yeah, I must have got it in Massachusetts. Sometimes I see bags I like, and I like this one. I don't have a place for bags right this second. Oh my goodness. All right, so I also had some shelves that I moved. They're short shelves that I moved under my desk. Hey, look. This is fussy cut stuff. So this fussy cut stuff that I was putting there temporarily will now go where it actually belongs. And then the squirrel tried to jump out. He should not do that. I'm getting further than I have in the past few days, so it's good. I don't know. Do you guys like these talking tidies or not? Should I just put one out a week or put them out as I do them? Because, you know, I don't know. My head's going to explode. No. This is stuff that came from thrift stores. All right. What is in here? This is stuff that came off another cart because I needed to make room, and it's stuff that I want to put in my journals. Like these are recipes that my mom wrote. So that is, and then my son is going to want that box when I'm done. So that's the. Don't know why that was. Oh, that's what this bag is. All right. One of these bags is from the thrift store. The other one is stuff I took off that cart. And a mix, because I also threw this in here. All right. This is mixed media. It's going to go on the dry mixed media board. Oh, look. This is my idea journal. It's going to go on this shelf over here as well. Except I can't get to that shelf because there's a table in front of it. This was the very first folio I ever made. My very, very first journal I ever made. I used staples. You know, there's no rolls. I've never used it. And all the ephemera I had with it, I've used somewhere else. But it had a little yellow and pink theme to it. That was my very first one. There you go. That's where I started. Where'd you start? I'd love to see. All right, here's a card. It's from my husband. I suppose I'm supposed to keep that one. Alright, so those go on my shelf over there. And that's basically this whole bag is stuff I need to go through. This is, I started this when my brother was having surgery last February 2020. This is what I was working on when I was up there, so I need to finish this. I'm gonna stick it over there on that projects, but I have a feeling that there's more than that in here. This is a journal I tried making out of just junk. I don't love it. I ended up taking the strings out. Did I ever bind it or not? I don't know. Like, some of the pages are fine and everything, so the pages are still good. I do not love the cover. It's just so stiff, which I guess is good for a cover. I don't know. But I did start a video on it, and I should probably finish it, and then I could put them in a... I do have Velcro. I could Velcro that together. I'm going to figure out how to make this work. I've gessoed on it. I can do some other stuff on it. I'm gonna make it so I like it. So that's also gonna go on the projects. All right, more of my mom's recipes. So that goes on my personal shelf. That's what most of this is. Oh, this is a project I want to do. It's gonna go on the bookshelf over there with the other books for now, till I decide I'm ready to start it. Guess how many more projects we have? Oh, this is probably the second one I did. I can't open it and show you because it has client information in it, but that's the one I take with me when I go to see clients. Oh, and this one I made, and I love it, and so I'm gonna keep it. I used some of the pages that I didn't have enough yellow ink, so there was purple. Oops. And apparently there was a little card in there. But I think, though, it's going to go in my idea book. And, oh, I wanted to make a journal out of this cover, but it can go up on top of there with my covers. And this one, whoops, let's see. I was using this one in my cousin's. Okay, see, things like this, going crackers. I know it's backwards for you, but like I want to keep those words. So what I might do is use this as a glue book, and then when I find words that I like, because there's like just funny, from a high perch, all cracked up is the name of the book, nut cracking. So yeah, there's words in here I want to hold on to. So that's going to go with my glue books, I think.